Alright, welcome back to High Tide Imbibe, and we have a new one, at least new to the NSLC, from Lunn's Mill. And this is Lunn's Mill out of Lawrencetown, here in Nova Scotia. This is their first cut India Pale Ale at 5.7%. See what it says on here. The very first IPA we brewed here at Lunn's Mill. Citra and Simcoe hops pair for a bright citrus flavor. Hefty dry hop for aroma, hazy hoppy happy. So they're just claiming it's a regular IPA. They're not saying, juice bomb or any of that bullshit, which is encouraging. I like the label. It's this old, it's not quite sepia. It's like a greener tint, but it's an old picture of lagers. I don't think they give a source for it on the actual can. No, I don't think they do. So there you go. But we'll just pour a little bit more here. So yeah, looking at it, it is very hazy. You can't see through it. Just a shadow. Nice head. Of course, I got a glass for a nice head here. Looks like a creamsicle kind of color. Brilliant golden orangey kind of thing there. Very pretty beer. Very, very pretty beer. Yeah, so let's go to the aroma. So the aroma is not super hefty. It does have that sort of that quality to it that you would expect from Citra and Simcoe. Kind of has a semi dankness to it. Doesn't have the cat pee kind of element that Simcoe will sometimes give you. But yeah. Smells good. A very good, mild kind of citrus. Little teeny bit of pine backing that up. Just smells fresh. Smells good. Smells mild. Smells hoppy. And that's all you get from that. At least all I get. And now we'll go to the taste. So I'm going to get a bug out of my ear. There we go. Bugs are back. Starting to warm up around here. So good to the taste. Cheers. Yeah, a little bit more of a dank, kind of piney taste than a lot of citrus around it. Not a big malt character in this. It is a bit lighter in alcohol than you tend to find with IPAs these days. And it feels like the body is a little bit lighter here. But it drinks very smooth. Finishes with, above average kind of bitterness for just about any sort of standard IPA these days. There's a nice lingering, slightly grapefruity kind of citrus finish there. Like I said again, I'd like more malt character here. If you're making this standard of an IPA, this low alcohol of an IPA, I would like a bit more malt coming through, but that's just a minor complaint there. There's nothing wrong with this beer. It's just very nondescript. I guess that's the best way to put it. It's just a nice, refreshing, standard IPA, and if that's what you're looking for, you could do a lot worse than Lunn's Mill here. So, style, yeah, it's a decent IPA. It's nothing fancy, nothing flashy. I'm going to give it a solid 7. I think it drinks pretty good. Could use a little bit more malt character, something to balance the hops a little bit more, but other than that, it's not a palate wrecker or anything like that. It's a very pleasant IPA. As for my own personal taste, I'm probably going to sit around a 6.5 on this. This is probably something I won't necessarily buy again. but that's just more my personal taste, of course. I probably want a little bit more maltiness. I want maybe just slightly a bit more bitter, but this is pretty good. It's just, it's just another IPA, and IPAs are not my favorite style anyway. It's generally not the beers I tend to gravitate towards, despite what you might see on this channel, where probably 90% of my reviews are some sort of IPA. But that's more a symptom of the actual market, where that's basically what everyone fucking makes now, and have been making for like 20 years, is mostly IPAs. So that's kind of what you have to struggle through. But there you go. So yeah, nice 7 for style, 6.5 for overall enjoyment. Lunn's Mill First Cut. This is one of the better beers I've had from them. Some of their stuff has just been kind of middling, in my opinion. But this is a really good beer for them. Pretty solid stuff. So well done, Lunn's Mill. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back with another High Tide Imbibe sometime. Later, guys. Bye.